Hey guys, Metalwargod here, and I have a video mail update. CDs and vinyl. Got quite a bit here to show you, so yeah, let's get going. I'm going to show you some stuff that I have opened. I got most of these last week or the week before, so anyway, I'm going to start off with the CDs. And first up is a band from 1984. Originally, and this was re-released on Cult Metal Classics in 2016, and I'm talking about the band Ion Brighton and this CD called Eat Metal. Originally released as an EP on vinyl, and it had 4 tracks called Illusionation, Eat Metal, Mind Grind, and Night Fright. But on the CD there were four other tracks added, so this makes it kind of just a CD. But definitely pick this up. It's really killer old 80s traditional heavy metal, and just think of early Anvil, and this is what you get with these guys. Ion Brighton. Up next is I seen this. I have most of this band's discography on vinyl and on CD. I'm missing maybe a couple albums, but I've never seen this. And this is April Wine, Future Tense Live. It's actually from a live show recorded in 1981 in, I believe it was Toronto, Canada, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. On November, actually, it was November 21st, 1982. And this was released, this was released in 2015, and this is on the Echoes label. And it has all their classic stuff on here, Crash and Burn, Just Between You and Me, Sign of the Gypsy Queen, 21st Century Schizoid Man, I Like to Rock, Roller, All Over Town, and definitely I've never seen this, and I picked this up from a seller overseas. Never seen this in the States, but anyway, some good stuff here from April Wine. Live. Good stuff, pick it up. Up next, I just got this on, I think it was Saturday. Friday or Saturday this came. Brand new Annihilator with triple threat. And this is a 2 CD set. It has disc 1 is live at Bang Your Head Festival, and disc 2 is Unplugged Water Sound Studios Sessions. This also comes in a digipack, 2 CD DVD, and a 2 CD Blu-ray. It's not on vinyl, that I know of, but always nice to get some new Annihilator. Of course, this is with Jeff Waters on vocals, so it's back to some of his earlier vocal stylings, so very cool stuff. And then I got some vinyl. And first up is Heathen's Rage with Fight Till the End and the Lost Sessions from 2015 on No Remorse Records. And I've been wanting this for a long time. Finally got it. Came Saturday. Or of course, No Remorse is out of Greece. So yeah, happy to get this one. And then on Friday, I got a little story about this. I ordered this, or I thought it was their latest album on vinyl back in November. And it was released, or so I thought the new one was released on November 24th. So I pre-ordered the new one, which I do have on vinyl. I think I've showed it in another update. But anyway, to my surprise, I got the first Hammer King with his the Kingdom of the Hammer King, which came out in let's see, what do I want to say? This came out in 2015 on Cruz del Sur Records, and so I looked at my PayPal receipt, and it just, I don't know, maybe it was a mistake, I don't know, maybe they just got lost in transit somewhere and it finally showed up. But anyway, so now I have both of these Hammer Kings on vinyl. Of course, these guys are out of France. They play just a traditional heavy metal sound. Let's see, who am I trying to think of? Some Priest styling, Iron Maiden, maybe Saxon. They're in that same vein. So these guys are really good. So definitely, I would definitely check these guys out. Hammer King, Kingdom of the Hammer King on vinyl. And then this is the last one to finish off my collection on vinyl with The Gods and Nothing Is Sacred from 1979 on Casablanca Records. I have the other two, I just needed this one, and so I'm happy to get this. Of course, I have the self-titled and I have Mongolians. There's also a CD, which is number 4, I believe, but that came out later. It's actually more of a compilation. And anyway, so yeah, I was happy to get The Gods on vinyl. Nothing Is Sacred. Great album by these guys. And then I got a CD today, and I thought this was going to be a vinyl when I ordered it, but evidently maybe I read it wrong too, but let's see. Oh. Anyway, so I get more stickers from Aggravator, and then I get another beer koozie or pop koozie, whatever you want to call them. Again, I already got one from their first, when they released their first album, or second album actually. And then this is one I thought I had ordered on vinyl. Maybe they were out. And this one is Populous Destruction. It's a thrash metal band. They maybe think Vector vocally. They got that raw, guttural vocal style in at least on their Sterile Existence album, which came out this year. Actually, it was released this year. This one actually was released in 2015, and 10 tracks. So I'm happy to pick this one up. And I'm trying to think of where these guys are out of. These guys are out of Texas. So anyway, some Aggravator with Populous Destructor. And now up is some vinyl. And this comes from Shadow Kingdom. Been a while since I ordered from Shadow Kingdom. So I got this today. And let's see what we got in here. Of course, these guys, one of my favorite labels to order from, always. You definitely gotta keep up on Shadow Kingdom because they do run out of stuff quite a bit. For an instance is I ordered Flotsam and Jetsam Ugly Noise on vinyl because I seen it on their website, and I ordered it, and I checked. I told my friend Scott Waters about it, and he checked. They were out the next day. And that Flotsam and Jetsam, they only made 300, so he did find a copy, so I was happy about that. But anyway, they do run out quite a bit on some select items, not all items. So anyway, let's open this one up and see what we got. Usually, if I order from them, it's probably 3 to 4 albums. I think this time I only ordered 2 from them this time. So, I seen this one, and I do have the other album, and I'm talking about traditional heavy metal band Cobra. I think they're out of Peru, and their album To Hell. And let's see, I'm trying to think of when this, I'll have to look and see when this came out, but great cover from these guys. And of course, here's the vinyl, the insert. And let's see if I can't find a date on here when this was released. Probably isn't going to tell me. 2013 this came out, To Hell. The other one is I got is Lethal Strike. I believe that one came out in 2015, 2016. But these guys are fantastic. If you ever see their stuff, definitely pick it up. Of course, custom center rings. So yeah, very happy to get some more Cobra in the collection. And so yeah, good stuff here. Some Cobra. Up next is a band called Man in Pain and the album Warrior. This is on Metal Command Records. This came out in 2013. Actually, it came out on Metal Riot Records. And a traditional heavy metal band as well. And good stuff here. And let's check out the vinyl. Sure, it's just a black vinyl. And it is. Of course, here's the center ring. Man in Pain with Warrior. Something you know. Shadow Kingdom is known to carry a lot of obscure, different stuff you just don't see, and that is a label that really fascinates me the most, because they have such a diverse catalog, and they're always updating at least 2 to maybe 3 times a month with their catalog, what they get in. And again, like I say, you gotta check it damn near daily in order to see what has been updated, and usually they'll tell you if it's out of stock. So here is a band called Man in Pain with Warrior. Good stuff. Alright, now I got one more box, and it's been a while since I ordered from this site. It's a big box, and it's from Rockadrome Records. I want to see where these guys are out of Texas, and this site basically deals with a lot of out of print reissue stuff with bands from the 60s and the 70s, whether it's psych, early doom, hard rock, rock blues, and a lot of it, some of the vinyl is reissued through their Rockadrome Records label, and some of it isn't. But a lot of different stuff if you're into a lot of 70s style hard rock, early metal, some progressive rock, and this is the label to go through. And I've ordered quite a bit from this label early on. They were having a sale, and they also were having a sale on a lot of this stuff too, and 15% off. So I went and I did pick up a bunch of stuff that I've been wanting, and yeah, this one here I've been wanting for quite a while, and I found it for a really decent price over there. And I didn't have this on vinyl, and I'm talking about Jag Panzer Thane to the Throne. And this is a re-release on High Roller Records. And this one was in 2012 this came out. It is a gatefold. So I've been picking up a lot of these Jag Panzers that have been re-released through High Roller or some of the early stuff. On vinyl. I think I'm up to about 6 now on vinyl. And the vinyl here, of course, it is black vinyl. And the custom centerings. So yeah, I was very happy to see this over there. Usually, stuff like this really doesn't stick around long. Of course, it is a double album set. And I want to see, I think this one was originally released, God, I want to say late 90s, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. I don't know if I'm going to find it. No, it doesn't say, but anyway. Happy to get this. Some Jag Panzer, Thane to the Throne. Up next, a band from, let's see, from, these guys are out of Hollywood, California. The band is called Angeles. And the album is called well, let's see. We're No Angels from Angeles. And these guys are originally put out on Mystic Group. Let's see here. Let me see. I think it is. But anyway, this came out in 1984. And take a look at the cover here, or the album. Mystic Records, actually. So I was happy to get this. And Rockadrome definitely goes through a lot of vinyl. They are out a lot, and it doesn't last long. It takes a while to restock. So anyway, here is Angeles with We're No Angel. And let's see here. I'm trying to see the band members. Is Dale Little, John Merritt, Tom Leslie, and Dave Rodman on lead vocals. So, yeah, 80s metal. And then, of course, a few stickers. One from Ice Cross he sent, and one from Ashbury. Very nice. And up next, I'm trying to fill out my Razor collection. And here is Custom Killing, and this is on silver vinyl. This is sealed. And this was re-released in 2015. So I think this is my second one on vinyl from Razor. And I'll slowly acquire most of them or all of them when I can. So anyway, yeah. Up next, this I've been wanting to fill out my Saxon collection. I had previously ordered this, but I ordered from Discogs, and it came as a CD, which I do not need. I have them. on CD. I thought it was vinyl, and when I was over to the Rockadrome site, I was shocked to even believe that this was still there. And I'm talking about Wheels of Steel, and this is issued on back on black, and it's a 2-album set. And of course, side 3 or side C and D, of course, has Motorcycle Man, Freeway Mad, Wheels of Steel, all live at Donington. And side 4 has 747 and Machine Gun live at Donington as well. Besides the regular tracks on this, this is sealed. This is actually colored vinyl. I'm going to guess it's probably blue. But anyway, I was glad to get this and finish out my vinyl collection on Saxon as far as all the studio albums is concerned. So yeah, good pickup on this one. And then I got, excuse me. Boy, I've been really sneezing over the last week or so. A 70s band. I actually was watching Corey's VC channel, and he was doing his series 70s Hard and Heavy, and one of the bands on there that really intrigued me was this band. And you know, growing up in the 70s, I've heard a lot of music, a lot of bands, and there's still countless of bands you don't ever hear from the 70s. And anyway, he had showed, I think, one of these. But anyway, I went over to Rockadrome and I picked up the band called Truth and Janie, and the album is called Erupts. Originally released in 1976, and this has been re-released on, let's see here, what label has it been re-released on? The Rockadrome label re-released this. And it is a double album set, gatefold, also sealed. So I was happy to pick this up. And it says, Truth and Janie, Live 76 Erupts. Raw bone-crushing live recordings from 1976 by one of the Midwest heaviest power trios of all time. Classic Seven's double live album for fans of Hendrix, Trower, Cream, Cactus, Mountain, Grand Funk, etc., etc., etc. So you kind of get an idea of what these guys are, what their sound is. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, that is what I've gotten. Those were today, Metal Monday. The other stuff that was already pre-opened was last week, and so I had to get this in as far as an update. And leave comments below in the comment box. And I want to give a big shout out to Scott Waters, and also Corey's VC channel for doing his 70s Hard and Heavy series. A lot of bands on there that I do know, but there are some on there that I did not know, and I have going to be picking them up as I see them. So thank you, both of you guys. And VC, comment below whatever you want to know. So anyway, that is all I have for this episode of Metalwargod's video mail update. And don't forget to check out my shows. Wednesday, Metal Uprising, and Saturday is the 70s Flashback Show. I do play Truth and Janie. So anyway, as I always say, keep it loud, keep it heavy, keep it metal. I'll see you next time on Metalwargod's video mail update. Good night, everybody.